alive until I don't have it. I'm no longer working, and I'm no longer trying to make money at this, so I'm no longer efforting to make videos that you will like. I have given up on trying to be a YouTube personality who makes things that people like, who makes a living at this, who asks for donations, who asks for you to show up to his Patreon. I've given up on all that. But I still have obsessive thoughts. I still have crippling depression, and I still have a life to maintain. I have to be alive even if I don't want to be. And so instead of just sitting here always alone with my thoughts, instead of sitting here alone with my thoughts, I'll just talk them into a microphone again, knowing that no one is going to listen. But on some level, I have to do this. I have to do this. I can't cope with these same old thoughts that I've had my whole life still being here. Still being in my head. No meaningful change. Like it just... How have I met 0 people? How have I met one person? One person in my life who's not either my father or my mother. How are you all conditioned to be just like them? Anyway, what I want to talk about is the lived experience of bipolar disorder. Because I don't think you actually know what bipolar disorder is like. There, it won't let me do these. It won't let me ask these Q&A prompts when I make shorts for some reason. I don't understand. It just won't let me do it. It puts the thing there and then either I can't click on it or it won't upload. So I got about 5 minutes to get out of this Panera before I'm being rude, and they've already asked us to leave, so... You know what the lived experience of the person with bipolar disorder is like? There are 2 types of bipolar now. Because clinical psychology is a bunch of bullshit. But therapy helps me. Talk therapy helps me, and on some level, doing these lives is just talk therapy. So, maybe I'm reneging and quitting. There is so much that you assholes just don't know that you really, really should have learned. And see, what you don't understand about me is I don't just have bipolar disorder. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I just need to make... I'm using my personal channel. Maybe what I need to do is I need to make that personal channel. Maybe what I need to do is make that personal channel just about Because see, all the people who want to tell me they want to be my friends, all the people who want to call me friend, tell me that they're my friend, they all tell me that what I should do is I should make this channel about my homelessness, and I should use it to ask for donations and to popularize education on what the lived experience for the homeless person is like. Well, the lived experience for the homeless person, from my perspective, is fucking boring. It's fucking boring, and because you all are holier than thou shitholes, you think you're better than me, and that you get to speak to me in just whatever way you like. You get to condescend to me. You get to speak to me like I'm a child, like I'm ignorant, like I know nothing. And then I deleted it because it pissed me off, and I'm not doing those responses anymore. The long thought out responses where I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing any of the things. That's what I quit. That's what I'm done with. That's what I'm quitting. I'm not doing any of the things that I promised you to be good to you. I'm not being good to you anymore. You want me to be good to you? You can show up to these lives. You can comment on my videos to say nice things like, hey, glad you're alive. You're really cool. And answer the questions that I ask. Or you can subscribe to the Patreon. And once I have enough people subscribing and paying to the Patreon, I'll say nice things. I'll make videos about how nice you are and how good you are and how happy I am to be alive and whatever. I'll do that on the Patreon. Whatever. I can actually very simple. I can even do what I had planned on doing when I first became homeless, and I still had people telling me, blowing smoke up my ass, but telling me that they wanted to be involved and they wanted to help me elevate myself out of poverty. I'll elevate myself out of homelessness, and in so helping me make themselves permanent pieces in my life, so that when I elevate and I get rich, because everybody keeps telling me that it's coming for me. Everybody keeps telling me that it's right around the corner, right? That you're so close. If you just keep doing like you're doing, you'll make it. They keep telling me that, and then blocking me. Or saying horrible shit to me. Mean, hateful, horrible shit to me. And now I understand that they think they're absorbing a bunch of mean, hateful, horrible shit from me in my videos, but like I'm saying, all you have to do is leave good comments, subscribe to the Patreon, or tip me on Cash App. I mean, it's really not fucking hard. Every industry is like this. The only reason they treat you nice when you walk into Walmart, if they treat you nice, if they bother to treat you nice at all, is because you're a paying customer. I'm not a comedian. I'm not making entertainment videos. I'm making not even edutainment. I'm making education and just public. I'm busking as a religious person. I'm not like these other channels, so I'm not doing it the way I've been doing it anymore. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results than what you've been getting is just being stupid. I'm not doing it, and it doesn't make sense to give up on this channel entirely so long as I've still got 50 plus subscribers. I'm not making any money from doing this, but if I've got the subs, it doesn't make any fucking sense to give up on all that work. I can give up on the people that have subscribed to me without fucking giving up on the work. It hurts my feelings so fucking bad. It hurts my feelings so fucking bad when I make these videos and I don't see 60 views. I don't see even a handful of views in the first few days. When videos go 0 views, like I chopped up the 5 minutes at a time of what I was talking about live. Chopped it out, so it's a 5-minute video. So it's easy for you to watch, and they have 0 views. 0. You're not even curious. You're not even curious about me. That hurts. I find that devastating. That just breaks my fucking heart. And then I dwell on it. And that's why I want the cigarettes. There's a certain amount of, that's the only real reason I smoke at all. But that's not true. Because when I get to talking, I want a cigarette. When I'm feeling good, I want a cigarette. When I'm feeling bad, I want a cigarette. I want cigarettes. I like to smoke. Like, why are you allowed to like French fries? Why are you allowed to like things that make you fat? Why are you allowed to like... And see, here's the thing. If I were asking you for help with paying for my medication, for my antidepressants, would you do that? What's the fucking difference? I genuinely don't know what the fucking difference is. Weed is just as dangerous for the manic depressive, for the person... Oh, come on. Weed is just as dangerous for the person who's got untreated depression as antidepressants are. Those antidepressants will put the person who's not treating their marijuana, it'll put them in a grave. Antidepressants will, because they'll make you, what the antidepressants do is they uninhibit you. And so if you're not in control of your negative thoughts, if you're not in control of your thoughts, if you're not in control of the depression, the antidepressants will pull that trigger for you. And so I am in control of my thoughts. That's the thing that really fucking eats at me. Really fucking gets me and really fucking just eats at me. It eats at me and eats at me and eats at me. And I sit and I just think and I think and I think and I think, and it becomes fucking hatred. Because I am in control of my thoughts. I can turn it off. I can turn it on and off. And it's a hell of a lot easier with a cigarette when all you're thinking about is the cigarette. And the moment that you're having with that cigarette, well, see, as a homeless person, mindfulness is a fucking problem. I have 24 hours to kill and nothing to do in it. I don't have to be anywhere. I don't have to do anything. You know, well, your first step, fuck you with giving me steps. Fuck you. What have you accomplished? Everyone I know who's ever been homeless that gives me well, I used to be homeless and the way I got out. You know how they got out? Do you really know how they got out? Luck. Blind, dumb, idiot luck. Someone moved them into their home. That's what happened. That's how they got out of homeless. Someone moved them into their home. Gave them a job. That's how. You fucking assholes. None of you knows anything. Gonna tell me what I need, and then you're gonna sneak a Jesus in there so you can say ugly bullshit to me, but you think you're being Christian. Fuck you. That is not what Jesus said to do. That is not the gospel. That is not good tidings. That is not the word at all. Fuck you. And you tell me, okay, well, surrender yourself to a church. Give yourself over to a church. They won't let me sleep there. They don't let you sleep in the church. The only shelters in this town, the only place where you can actually go to sleep, you have to give them your life. And there's only 2 of them. And they're in the worst parts of town. They're in the dirtiest. Literally, I went down there. They're filthy. Disgusting. And that's what you want from me? You want me to sacrifice all of my dignity for what? For what? Oh, you'll get back on your feet and then you'll be happy. You'll have everything you've ever... What the fuck are you talking about? What do you know about what I want? What the fuck do you know about my happiness? What the fuck do you know? You don't know anything. Not about me. You don't show up. You don't listen. And when I tell you about me, you don't fucking believe. You don't read. I've been journaling for 2 months. None of you have read any of it. You're all fucking liars and hypocrites. Every single one of you. And frankly, I hate you. The longer I'm around you, the more I just fucking hate you. I can even tell you I've got childhood trauma, I've got abuse, I've got this, and you'll still behave just like you. Still act just like you. You're irredeemable. There's nothing good about you. Nothing good about you. I haven't made $1. I haven't made $1 in donations from YouTube since I've been homeless. Not a single dollar. All I get is people telling me that they could come home and after working all day and they could give me a single dollar or they can feed their family because $1 is the margin they want me to believe they live in. Lies. Lies. You're all liars. None of you is redeemable. None of you is even worthy of redemption. None of you. I haven't met anyone. Madge is the only person. One person worthy of redemption. One person. I've met one person for whom I can honestly have a conversation with God and I can say, hey, please help that person. Not just because he helps me, but because that's someone I believe in. That's the only person I know. It's the only person I've met in my entire life. 37 years. I've not met a single person other than Madge. None of you. Not a single one of you is worthy to be called Christian. Is worthy to be called a good person. None of you. And not just because you won't donate to me. The donations are the least important thing to me. You know, I even said it. I said it in a video that it's not the begging. It's not that I can't have cigarettes. It's not the unkind. It's not the unkindness. It's the fucking comments. It's the way you speak to me like I'm stupid. It's that not a single one of you has invited me to Discord. None of you. Not a single one of you has invited me into your life. 61 followers. I know who one of them is. 60 people. And not a one of you has invited me into your life. You're fucking terrible. You're fucking awful. There's nothing redemptive about you. Do you not understand that? Every person that I've ever known came into hard times, whether it be online or otherwise. I found out how I could communicate with them, and I communicated with them every day until they got their shit back together or they kicked me out of their life. Every single person, dozens of people at this point in my life. Even people I didn't know. Fuck, I ruined a group chat on Twitter because I saw a person obviously in crisis in public, obviously needed a friend, was an acquaintance of somebody that was in my group chat. Yet again, one of those people who said they wanted to be a part of my life. They wanted to be a professional with me. They believed in me. And I thought, okay, well, I trust this person. This is their acquaintance. I'm going to bring this other person here that clearly needs a friend into their life. And that person used my invitation as an opportunity to abuse me and be a bitch. And here we are. That group chat is dead because I wouldn't kick that person out because I promised not to kick them out no matter how bad their behavior was, and nobody would stand up for me. And see, that's the thing that fucking kills me, is that even in my comments, none of you motherfuckers will stand up for me. That's what's supposed to happen. You guys are supposed to develop the argument in the comments, and you don't. There's just There's just nothing here. Nothing here for me. I see what you fucking idiots watch. I see what you like. I see what you spend money on. Frankly, you disgust me. I find you so fucking stupid. I find you repulsive. When I've got cigarettes, I can at least convince myself to be patient with it. They don't know. Forgive them, Father. Jesus once said, they know not what they do. And you fucking idiots aren't even worth that. You fucking idiots aren't even worth secondhand forgiveness. Nope. Kill them, Father. Destroy this world, for they know precisely what they do. They have been given 2,000 years of opportunity to get their shit together, and they have turned a blind eye and a deaf ear to your word and your scripture. They turn a blind eye to my suffering and a deaf ear to my intelligent discourse. They destroy it. They deserve only destruction. This world you've made, it deserves only destruction. And see, I'm a rapid cycling person. I'm a rapid cycling bipolar. So what that means is that I feel what I'm feeling at the intensity of 11 at all times. Every feeling, I feel it at an 11. And so you're going to tell me that everything I feel is too intense. And I'm going to tell you to fuck yourself. Because that made me angry. And I don't have to control my emotions around you. I have to control my emotions in order to keep a job, in order to stay employed. I have to control my emotions to maintain a relationship with a woman who's giving me sex. I don't have to control my emotions for some random... See, that's the thing, is you think I'm some random. Because you think you are the main character. You're stupid enough to believe that you're even a narrating character. You're stupid enough to believe that you matter. You matter outside of how you make yourself matter and the stories of other people. You're stupid enough to think that life is about what's good for you. Idiots. I'm out here giving you what's good for you, doing my very best to provide you not only with an education, but with loving guidance to get yourselves to end of life at peace and right with the God of the universe. And you assholes have the temerity to believe that you're further along the path and closer to the God than I am. You sicken me. You are a waste. You are a waste of breath. You are a waste of spirit. You are a waste of life. It was wasted given to you. I hate you. I've hated you my whole life. My whole life you have stood by and watched me suffer. Me and people like me. And you've done nothing. You've called yourself powerless when you were anything but powerless. Because you're a coward. Because you're weak. Because you're soft. I have no reason to lie to you and tell you that you're anything but. You are the worst kind of person, and you deserve to hear it. You deserve to hear it, not just from me and not just on Sundays. You deserve to hear it every single day. You are why the world sucks. The world does not suck because of politicians. The world does not suck because of demons. The world does not suck because of the weather. The world sucks because of you. Because of every single one of you individually. Not a one of you. Not a one of you that's worth saving. Not a one of you. And you're probably going, but what about the children, Vincent? What about the children? Not even the children. The children are worse. The children assume that this is okay. They don't know anything else. The children need destroyed with utter and extreme prejudice. And they will be by their own hubris. Believe me, before we approach an AI that can destroy us, the children will have starved themselves to death because they don't know how to eat. Because they can't eat. Because they can't work. Because they're too fucking stupid. Too fucking stupid. I'm 37 years old. I should not be working. I should not be working entry-level jobs. But these 20-somethings with college degrees think that entry-level jobs are for people without degrees because you're all dumb. You're all stupid. God damn, you're all so fucking stupid. You believed everything you were told. Just hook, line, and sinker. No doubt. So dumb. Disgustingly stupid. You put all of us in danger. Not just me, not just you, all of us. And it's your fault. See, it's not the politicians' fault that the politicians are the way they are. It's your fault. It's not the movie executives' fault that the movie executives are the way they are. It's your fault. You are the fault of everything. It all starts at how you behave in the McDonald's drive-thru. Every one of you is evil on that drive-thru. Not a one of you is worth saving. I wouldn't save any one of you. Except Madge. Madge and his family. And his wife's on notice. You don't take me seriously. So I'm not gonna try to be a serious person. I'm not gonna hold myself to a higher standard. I'm not gonna be better. Fuck you. You're not worth it. You're not worth it. And so because of my bipolar, I look like I don't stay consistent. I look like I'm going to be changing my mind. Oh, he's working. He's back on this channel. He's working. No, he's not. This right here, this is defiance. I am filled with so much hate and so much loathing. You sicken me. You ran to placate me on Thanksgiving. I'm done. 28 minutes is more of me than you really deserve. I have nothing more to say. I've been diagnosed with bipolar. Bipolar type 2. A rapid cycle. And pathological demand avoidance. Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.